everybody in the Chizat. All right. Shout out to everyone in the Chizat. The Chizat. The Chizat. The Chizat. Where you is at? Where you is at? Where you is at? You is at. You is at. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out all the people where it's at. Shout out you. Shout out to me. Shout out to the GCVs. What's good, everybody? We're going to have some people coming in soon. We are 40 seconds in, and I know it's a Friday afternoon. People are enjoying themselves. All right, yo, shout out to everybody on this fantastic Friday. Okay, we got a whopping 4 heads in the building before the minute passed up. Cool. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. What are y'all up to? What are y'all doing? See what I'm doing. I'm streaming live. Shout out to everyone. Hopefully you're having a good day. Loving your life, loving yourself, loving everybody that you're with, loving the things that you're doing. Shout out to you on this nice, amazing, wonderful Friday afternoon. Hit that like button. Share this live. Oh, yo. 4 turned to 8 real quick. Okay, cool. What's up, everyone? How are you? How is everybody doing? Okay, 10-10, do it again. Hit that like button if you're my friend. Just out here going for a nice walk on this nature trail. All right. Just, this is the appreciation walk. Everybody, every day, should go for a little walk of appreciation. Appreciate you, appreciate life, appreciate nature, appreciate the day that you were blessed to have. Just total appreciation of how things are going. Living in the present moment, just enjoying the time that you are currently given and just enjoying the present moment. Update day. Okay, yo, Mariana, what's good? What's good, Mariana? How you feeling today? Okay. Yo, much love to you as well. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for your gesture. It was very sweet. Shout out to everybody in the chat. T baby, what's good? I see you, T baby. How you doing? How you feeling? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Deja, what up? Happy Friday, Deja. What is really good? Man, these trees are tall, I tell you. Some of the tallest trees I have ever seen in my life. Shout out to everybody. Yo, shout out to you, T. That's good that you're better. It means you're not bitter. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm just out here where it's at, enjoying these beautiful green, tall evergreens. Okay? Yo, Love and Faith, what's good? Love and Faith, what's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right? Hopefully you all are having a fantabulous, fantastic, futuristic Friday, Everybody avoiding the Freaky Friday and just having a good one. Yo, Timmy Van Lee, what's good? Okay, yo, from the Netherlands. Shout out to you in the Netherlands. What's really good? Hello. How's everyone doing? We're just out here getting a nice walk on. All right, the appreciation walk, because things can be replaced. People cannot. Let's have another powerful, impactful discussion. But I mean, I'm really loving this right now. Nice tall green trees. The oxygen is good. All right, oxygen levels are really high right now. Everything is going well. I'm just enjoying this nice, beautiful, amazing day, and I'm glad you all are here to enjoy it with me. So let's do just that. Let's enjoy this nice, wonderful day. All right. So what's going on with you guys? What is really good? How have you guys been doing? It's the end of the week. Everybody made it to another Friday. All right. You done got through the week. The week is coming to a close, and the weekend is opening up. All right. So hopefully everyone has some safe, fun plans for this weekend. All right. Shout out to everybody who celebrates the Sabbath day. Shalom to you. All right. Happy Sabbath day to you. All right. Now it's time to get some rest in. It's time to get some relaxation in. Somebody said, "What up, Leroy?" Okay, I'm not sure who Leroy is. All right, maybe Bruce Leroy. But we're out here staying cool, keeping it cool. Got it made in the shade. All I'm missing is some lemonade. You know, it's just I really enjoy nature, just observing birds and the trees and all that. I really appreciate being out here. It's a good switch up for your energy. Free will, salam to you as well. Peace, 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 peace. Peace to the whopping 40 people in the chat. We got 10 likes. Hit that like button, everybody. Everybody, okay? Shout out to It's Roslyn TV, okay? Everybody go support, that channel as well. Show some love. She got some real cool things going on. She got some mukbangs, all right? She got some live streams, all right, to check out. Definitely worth checking out. Anybody that would like me to promote their page, promote their channel, all right, hit me up for promotion. We could set up some prices. We could do business with each other. If you'd like to network, if you have a YouTube channel as well, feel free to email me and hit me in the description. Okay. Thank you for your show. Terrell Reddit, thank you. All right. Peace, Broham. I tune in all the time. Keep bringing the hits. I think you guys are in for a treat today. All right. Not only with my live stream, but with the videos that I'll be uploading later. So stay tuned. All right. They might be uploaded a little later. All right. I pretty much have my times down to where they should be as far as like when I like to upload. That's pretty much when you guys like to watch the videos. It worked out pretty well. Thank you all for showing your support. Man, you be on the money with the videos. T baby, thank you T. I appreciate that. I do my best, and I feel that what you said is very true. All right, I could feel it. I could definitely feel the energy, feel the vibe. All right. Okay. All right. I'm feeling that vibe. We definitely out here in nature. All right. See, I got my little bug swatter in case they come messing with me. I got that from the African brothers and sisters. They got the little, the Watusi fly swatter. Those Watusi flies, you got to swat them things out the way. It's getting real Watusi out here. Okay. I don't do the Watusi flies. I'm an Aquarius. Yep, that's the sign. I'm an Aquarius. I believe that's the sign that pours out the information and that pours out the knowledge and whatnot. And all I'm doing is pouring out what's been poured into me. I pour out what's been poured in. But I really don't know too much about signs. I've always heard that like it has something to do. Like I people have put a negative spin on signs for me because it always ends up, oh, I can't date this person because of this, or I can't talk to this person because they're Gemini, or you're a Leo, or a Oli, or Ole, or whatever you might be. you know well, I mean, I wouldn't classify them as demonic. I believe that everything has its purpose, and there are things to learn and to discover. I'm not sure if it's a means for how it's being used. They say each sign is a demon. Well, you know what, love and faith, I would not discredit that. I will have to look into that. All right, I think I will look into that, and I think I'll be dropping a video on that. All right, I'm gonna do my due diligence and check some things out, and then we're gonna talk about it. People can't be replaced. You're right. Woke up this AM to sad news. Well, just me. I apologize for the sad news that you woke up to. I hope things will turn around for you. I hope things get better for you. But if you just dealt with some type of loss, I apologize for your loss, and I wish you the best. All right, it's hard to lose people because people cannot be replaced. And when you do lose someone that's close to you and near and dear, the the way it impacts you, you feel it for quite some time, even when it's all said and done. And it's not to say it's over with, but once this person has transitioned or passed on for a while, if that's what you're referring to, then, you know, it is what it is what it is. And we have to come to terms with that. It's a part of the human experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience, and a part of this human experience is loss. And as much as we may not want to accept that, the easier it will be to deal with it if we accept that. And it's painful to lose people because people can't be replaced. It's a very painful experience, but it's a part of life. And the more you focus on them being in a better place and being happy, and their energy still being alive and present and vibrant, then, you know, it's really it's the best way to look at it. This person is alive and their energy has transferred to another realm. They're on another level of existence. They're in another plane of existence. The cosmic or magnetic wave effect, the embryo. Yeah, we're constantly being remade, reborn. Our energy is constantly being transferred to different universes. All right, so we're always moving forward. That's life. Energy is never created nor destroyed. So, you know, the flesh will pass on, will die, but you will never die. You will live forever. Your energy will always be moving on into greater, higher realms of existence. So that's how I tend to look at it. That makes me that makes me feel at peace. That makes me feel comfortable. It helps me relax and realize that the people that I've lost are living it up, enjoying it up, having it up in another realm. Even if they're unable to watch over me, you can still feel the connection. Some people think that they're not watching over you. So if they're not watching over us, we can still feel the connection. We know they're still alive in another realm, enjoying themselves. Yeah, thank you. My little cousin mom at 50. I'm sorry to hear that, but that person has passed on and they're now pain free, worry free. They're in another world. So at least they don't have to be here. But while you are here, make the best of it. Enjoy the people that you're around. Love the people that you're with. Love the people that you're around. Appreciate everyone that you're with. Appreciate everyone that you're around, and make the best of it. That's really all we could do, is make the best out of our experiences and do the best that we can from day to day. That's really all we can do, is appreciate who appreciates us, show love to who shows us love, and want to be around people who show they want to be around us. All right, through work, deeds, levels of respect. So things can be replaced. People can't. All right, things can be replaced. You can get a new car, you can get a new home, you can get a new phone. Somebody, God forbid, just lost their phone today, or just lost something very important to them today, and they may feel that it's the end of the world. But guess what? It's not the end of the world, because things can be replaced. People cannot. All right, somebody just got out of a real bad situation. All right, might have been something that was life threatening, but by the grace of God, they're still here. Things can be replaced. People cannot. There's no situation, there's no argument, there's no anger, there's nothing worth losing a friend, losing a person, losing a relationship, losing a family member over a petty argument or a petty difference over something. Sometimes things happen, sometimes things don't go the way we want them to. Sometimes people piss us off, sometimes people upset us. But if somebody is willing to work with you, and you have it within your spirit to be willing to work with them, and you can see that the person isn't on demon time, then it's worth a shot, because people can't be replaced. Are you into astrology? You know what? I haven't learned enough about it to be in it. I know just a little bit of it from hearsay, watching some videos, hearing people talk about it, but I really don't know enough to have a total discussion of it. I haven't really been that interested in it to form an opinion about it. But like people have always like I'm the type of person that like I just saw Django. Like I just saw Django. We're gonna get into it. I just saw Django. That movie came out what 8-7 years ago. I just saw it like 2 weeks ago. I still never even saw Wakanda. You know, like like things that everybody is into. I kind of shy away from and go in the opposite direction. I don't know why. It's just how I feel about certain things. So it's like when everybody was Django, I never even saw that movie. So it's like people have been talking about astrology, and it's nothing wrong. I'm not throwing shade or anything, obviously, but people are interested in what they're interested in. Some people are interested in sports. I don't really watch sports. I don't have anything against it. I'm just not interested in it. So not saying that I don't have an interest in astrology. I just don't know. I didn't have enough interest in it to be interested in it, to be able to talk about it. But it does intrigue me. I will say that it does intrigue me. I've always been interested in it because there's a little truth to everything. I had a book called Business Astrology, or Business Astrology or Business Astronomy or something like that. And that astrology stuff is deep. It's like they got degrees and angles, and somebody's in your house or you're in somebody else's house, or your Pluto is mixed up with their Mars. That's that stuff is deep. So it like anybody that even can grasp that level of knowledge or understanding and make sense of it, kudos to you, because I mean that's some deep stuff. Like that, it's a whole science behind that stuff. So I think what happened is a lot of people who couldn't understand it labeled it as demonic because they didn't understand it. Maybe they didn't research it enough or look into it enough. But that stuff is deep. Like a lot of it has to do with geometry. Like there are certain people that because like when you look at it, like there are a lot of all I noticed was like parallelograms and angles and triangles, because you got this person's house and your planet and their house and their house and your planet. And that's, man, somebody needs, if you want to teach him, man, Drew, to the greater inner workings of ancient art or science, that has been deemed demonic because people don't want you to use your mind. And that's unfortunately where a lot of people go wrong, is that there's certain things that will open your mind and allow you to use it. But a lot of people call it demonic because they want to have control over you, and they don't want you to grow in certain aspects. So that's why I never discredit anything, and I need to look it up myself and learn it myself and find out what it is, figure out what it is, learn about it, so that way I'll be able to have a greater understanding. Because if not, I could be sounding like an idiot. I could be sounding like a fool, discrediting something that I know nothing about. So it's like I tend to not do that. I need to research it. I need to look into it. I need to know about it, so that way I can make my own decision. Sending love, spreading the love, spreading the love one. Love until the losses breaks you, but you are spring breeze. Yo, I'm feeling a breeze out here in the shade. I got it made in the shade. It feels great out here, just chilling in the shade, and that's like, I'm so grateful to the point to where I thank God for the shade, because without the shade it'd be hot, man. I thank God for the simple things. All right, I thank God for the simple things. We even got a bird over here watching us and listening to the live stream. God got one of his angels down here just chilling, just listening. Just I like the just like we could pick up on the vibration of the other animals, and they can't really understand us. I think they could pick up on the vibration of us, or like I truly believe that it's like animals are like, like it looks like a bird, but like in the spirit realm is something else. So it's like there are people who have that idea as well. So it's like animals are greater than what we think. Like a lot of spiritual people, we recognize it as a force, as an energy force. It's not just a bird, it's not just an animal, it's an energy force that was created by the Most High. So it's like that's why the birds and the animals were deified, because of like whatever energy they bring, or whatever mannerisms, whatever characteristics, whatever they were able to represent, whatever they were able to take and make a representation out of and add human characteristics to, as far as how people acted. Because you'll have people who will act like, people will call someone a jackass or something, or people will call someone a bear because they're big and strong. It's like they give animal characteristics to people. All right, so it's like certain animals were deified, and that's why certain animals were used in ancient Egypt as gods and stuff like that, because not because they actually worshipped it as a god, but because of what it represented as far as human characteristics. But we just chopping it up. We just talking about random topics here. We're not getting into anything too deep, you know. We're just going with the flow. Whatever we choose to talk about, that's it. But today, primarily, we're talking about people cannot be replaced. Things can. All right. When you find good people can't be replaced. You find good people, it's good to cherish that relationship. It's good to cherish that friendship. When you find good people that actually care about you, that help you, and that show you, they're a real person, you make sure you treat that with care. People can't be replaced. All right. People have this notion that, oh, I could just go out and find somebody else. You may not. Some people are actually sent to you for a reason. And a lot of us have had a lot of negative people sent to us for a reason, where we had to deal with a lot of toxic people. But now you're going to enter into a season where it's going to be nothing but good people coming into your life that want to help you, that want to support you, that want to see you grow. All right. And you're going to get a new car. Yeah, I'm definitely need a new whip, gang. Stalkers hit my car and drove off. See, a lot of people do weird stuff like that. Like the other day, I was coming home and somebody was driving behind us and they were tailing us. A lot of people who are stalking you are tailing you. All right, maybe they're leaving the same time as you. Maybe they've been sitting at the restaurant watching you the whole entire time. Maybe they were watching you the whole entire afternoon. People are weird like that. And I think when people are tailing you, I think I think that has to do with the stalking as well. We were tailed up into the point to where we were almost getting to our destination, and we beeped the horn at the person because they were riding up our tail, and then the person waved at us. Like, who waves at somebody that they don't know? Who waves at someone that they're not trying to let you know that there's something going on there? I don't just be waving at random people that I don't know unless they're waving to me or unless we're saying hi to each other. But if we're driving home almost at like 1 o'clock in the morning, or, it's pitch black, or it's in the middle of the afternoon and I just got off work and I don't know you from a hole in the wall, or I just went out for an early morning jog and here you go. And, you trying to make this connection, like, that's a little strange. So it's like people will behave like that. They'll do certain things to let you know that they're aware or that they're watching, or they just want to try to mess up your day. That they'll let the devil use them that way. So that's a shame that they did that to you, but man, they got some hell to pay. They think they're gonna hit your car and just drive off. Yeah, they're gonna have, like, they don't know what they do, to the point to where they don't even know that their actions have repercussions. They don't even know that there's repercussions for their actions. They don't know what they're doing, to the point to where they'll do something and think they got away with it because it's funny and ain't nothing happened to them yet. And they get the chance to laugh about it, talk about it, go have a drink about it, go talk to someone and go out and celebrate. We just did someone wrong. They're corny. Yeah, losing family is difficult in all aspects. Yeah, Django was a good movie. St. Matthew 10:28. This is where we are. Demons need a body to manifest. They use thoughts to get in. Yo, I'm telling you, they will, like, your thoughts are things. And when you operate on a demonic level, you open yourself up as a vessel, as a portal. That's why this channel is called God's Vessels, God's Chosen Vessels. All right. You are a vessel of the Lord. You're not trying to be opened up for demonic possession. Only thing you want to be possessed by is the Holy Spirit, your Holy Spirit. Sagittarius, God is right. Will you record video today? Hassan, I got you. I'm a little late, my brother, but I got you. All right. I got something in the chamber, and it's uploading as we speak. I do numerology. Yo, the connection between numerology is crazy. Like, there's a book of numbers, and how are numbers evil when there's a book in the Bible called Numbers? How are numbers evil when there's a book in the Bible called Numbers? There's a book in the Bible called Numbers. Like, people say angel numbers are evil, but there's a verse, John 3:33. There's angel numbers in the Bible. So, I mean, it all correlates to each other. People just don't know enough, and they're quick to call something demonic that they don't understand. Like, you're not supposed to be ignorant of Satan and his devices. If it's demonic, don't tell me it's just, and this isn't disrespect to anyone, but we get into a habit of saying that things are demonic because of what we hear from someone else. We don't have enough information on it. We hear somebody else talk about it just to make or create some content, and they're saying this is evil. And you don't even know enough about it. They're just going with the narrative. This is evil. Okay, word. I'll go with that. I'll make a video about it and put it on the internet. Give me something to talk about. Like, a lot of people, they don't take the time to research things or to dive into certain topics. They just go off of what they hear other people say. They go off hearsay. This is evil. Okay, it's evil. And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. But what I had to do is stop myself and be like, you know what? That's not enough. That's not thorough enough research. All right. And I still feel I might not be doing enough thorough research. I might be doing enough, but still I like to do more. I want to be on point with what I'm talking about, with what I know. I don't want to dismiss something without actually knowing why it's evil. I'm not afraid. You're not. God didn't give us the spirit of fear. He gave us the spirit of love, courage, and a sound mind. I'm not going to discredit something that somebody else says or does and call it evil unless I know it's outright in fact evil. How numbers are evil, I don't know. Or I couldn't tell you. I don't think numbers are evil. I'm looking at numbers right now. We got 50 people in the chat, 23 likes. It's a little evil that we don't have 55 likes, but it's not that bad. I could deal with it. But numerology is interesting, but yes, it's so interesting. It's literally a map of your life. That astrology stuff, man, like, you can do stuff on certain days. Like, there are people who do stuff on certain days. Like, they know that, like, there are people who are so tapped into that astrology stuff. Like, yesterday we had an orange moon. I'm not sure what that means. Somebody put it in the chat for me. But if you saw that moon last night, that was crazy. Like, the moon is the same size when it's close as when it's far away. But anyway, all right, the moon was bright orange last night. It was that big old Lucky Charms chunky crescent moon. You ever see that moon where it's like the head is all big? Like, we had that big old chunky orange moon last night. I think what do they call it, a harvest crescent or something like that, or whatever. But the moon was on big last night. All right, the moon was on huge last night. The moon was on big last night, all right, big and orange. And I'm not sure what that represents, but I know it has something to do with astrology, because what I know is that they, like, it's not called the gospel for a reason. All right, so you have to do etymology with certain words. Why would gospel have spell in it? Because it's a good spell. When you speak the good word from the good book, for the most part, if you know what you're talking about and how to break it down, it's a good spell. There are people who use that. There are people who can use the Bible to curse you and have telling people that you're evil people and you're never going to be anything but a slave. Like, they did a number on the African American community with that book. All right, but it just like it's just like a gun. It could be used for bad. It could be used for good. All depends on whose hands it's in. But that's why it's evil, because most people either have heard about it used for evil. All right, there are a lot of good things that you can do with certain signs. God speaks to people through signs, numbers, and other people. All right, when God talks to you, it's going to be through another person, it's going to be through a sign, or it's going to be with numbers. All right. So, I mean, numerology, anybody that does astrology, anybody that does astronomy, anybody that does numerology, email me. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion, because I'm interested in these things, and I'm always willing to learn. I love to learn. I want to know more. The people around me, they want to know more. They want to grow. I'm always tapped in with some highly intelligent people. I'm always tapped in with star seeds. I'm always tapped in with children of God. That's the type of people that I like to be around. People whose minds are open like mine. People who constantly want to learn, constantly want to grow, constantly want to elevate. That they don't just want to be in first grade their whole life. You know, like some of the stuff that they're teaching in church was the same stuff you heard as a baby in Sunday school. When are we going to learn the advanced stuff? The people behind the pulpit at these churches, they're not just pastors. They go to college to become a pastor. There's certain things that they learn that they're not teaching you. Some of them are only teaching you enough to just be motivated and enough to come back and put some money in their collection plate. They're not teaching you about how to use your mind and think for yourself and to become wealthy and get a house and a car and a nice suit like them. They just want to keep you coming back and blessing their collection plate. They're supposed to be blessing you with helping you grow and helping you open your mind and remove curses and get yourself out of poverty. Like what church you go to is not helping you get out of poverty. You're supposed to just keep going to this church, keep giving them money and stay poor? False. I'm an introvert. Yo, Chinese astrology, Ness, you gonna have to get me. We get okay. Gotta get it out now. Talking too fast. You gonna have to get with me on that. And whoever else is into the astrology or astronomy, get with me on that. All right. And love and faith, I appreciate you. All right. I understand. I value your point of view as well. It very well could be evil or demonic. I just need to see and find out for myself. All right. And a lot of people have been told to go with certain narratives because they just don't know enough on it. And I don't want to see anyone led astray. All right. There are certain practices that are like there are culture. All right. The word cult means culture. There are certain practices that are a cult. A cult just means culture. People are afraid of cults because you got people who are going about it the wrong way. They're either going about it for sex, they're going about it for power, they're going about it to eat babies or chop people up and cook them on the grill. You know, like people have all different weird types of what's the word I'm looking for? Philosophies. There we go. People have all different sorts of philosophies. That's why God says to test people's spirit and don't be caught off or thrown off by vain philosophies. All right, you're supposed to listen to the word of God. So it's like if something doesn't sound like the word of God to you, then you know it may not be of your best choice to listen to it. But if it's not good, if it's not anything that's going to help you or benefit you in any kind of way, or if it's something that is evil, stay away from it. But don't just call things evil because you don't know enough about it or haven't done enough research on it. I'm guilty of that too, but we have to put that aside. All right, it's time for us to learn. God says, do not be ignorant of Satan or his devices. Find out why something is evil and know why it's evil. So that way you could, instead of just saying that's evil, you could speak on why it's evil, give me some representation on why I shouldn't be doing it, why it's harmful to my spirit, why it's harmful to my life, why it's a sin against God or something like that. Don't just say that, oh, this isn't good or oh, this is bad. And I know there's certain, you know, the divination and all these things, but those people, they were casting spells on people. You know, they were going to find out how they could get somebody to die or something like that. But like I said, it's something that I have to research and look into for myself. I'm still learning, and I'm not going to call something evil without the full understanding of why. Y'all hitting me with everything today. What's this one? Astrocart. Whoa. Whoa. Astrocartography. Okay, that you never heard of it. Sounds exciting. Sounds interesting. Sounds like anybody that knows about that knows a thing or two. I'm an introvert since I've had my spiritual awakening. I can see straight through people. Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can. It's real easy. And wait till y'all see the videos I'm uploading today. All right. That's why I think I like going live before I drop my videos, because I really get to see just how on point we are as far as, our connectedness, us connecting with each other. But this is awesome. We got 62 people. We got 33 likes. Of course, I would appreciate some more, but I'm feeling that. We got a solid 33 people. We got a couple other people who are, a little undecisive, a little confused. All right. But stick around. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for coming to the channel. All right. You're in for a treat. My battery is kind of low. I think I'm on 10%. So I'm going to go as long as I can, but I'm sooner or later, I'm going to have to go back inside and charge this thing. All right. I'll probably be going live later again today or possibly tomorrow. but I'm definitely going to be keeping up going on my lives, and I'm not going anywhere just yet. But once it goes down to a certain percentile, I gotta say, wow, now crocodile. No discernment for the truth. God literally talks about why these things are false. Okay, John, cool. I'll look into that. I'll check into that. Once I know, I'll be able to know the truth, and I'll be set free. The truth shall set you free. But the one thing I don't like is there are things that say that God doesn't like these things, but then there are instances where it's used, like the Magi. All right, but that was astronomy. So there's a difference between astronomy and astrology, but there are even books written on the correlation between Christianity and astrology, or the Bible and astrology. So it's really all like they got the 12 disciples, the 12 zodiac signs, like all this stuff kind of correlates. It's all about you. It's just like in a different format. And that's kind of what I'm realizing and understanding about certain things. It's kind of similar. It's just in a different format. So a lot of people just sometimes they lack understanding. Y'all do thank God for it all, but no, it is unbecoming to grieve the Spirit of God. Y'all do you. Thank God for it all. Okay, John, but just remember to be open-minded, but you're allowed to be you're allowed to be who you want to be, but just know that Solomon wrote some books. All right, the Wisdom of Solomon. There's other levels to believing in God. There's other levels to knowledge, and I'm not discrediting anything. I'm always looking and searching for the truth. So whatever is the truth at the end of the day, once I find out and I can see for myself, not because you told me, John, not because you said it's in the Bible, John, I want to see it for myself. I want to be able to learn and find out for myself, make a decision for myself, think for myself. I won't discredit what you say. I'll take heed to your warning, and I will do my due diligence and look more into the subject, so that way I could be on point as a believer. So thank you for your discernment and your concern. Read Isaiah 47 verse 13-14 about astrology. Okay, Love and Faith, thank you. I will check that out. I think I'm going to pin this comment so I'll remember. I just pinned your comment, Love and Faith. Thank you, Love and Faith. Animals are not angelic. They are under the dominion of man. You're being paranoid. Okay, John, goodbye. I'll see you later. I'm putting you on timeout for 24 hours. I was letting you speak your truth, but once you start to begin to call me paranoid, you got to go, because I don't see how you could see what's paranoid about this live, brother. You got to go. If anything, you're making me paranoid. You got to go. Hi, I've recently discovered you and subscribed, loving your content. Cool. A YT man was staring at me and a BW talk. Oh, well, sometimes there are people that watch other people more than others. There's some people that, will do the stalking. And sometimes, sometimes people stalk. All right, these spirits, these entities do not discriminate. All right, they'll inhabit anybody. Some people are more demonic than others due to the frequency that they're on. All right, so it's really all about who is opening themselves up for possession. Yeah, weak-minded. Yep, Sagittarius goddess, you got it. It was weird because he did wave at me, told me my smile was beautiful, and I thanked him, but I was like, what the hell? Yeah, a lot of people will be weird, and like with the way that they're letting you know that they're watching you. But then you have some people who are trying to make up for, their past ills and past horrific things that they've done. So you have people who are just trying to make up for the type of person that they've been, the type of person that their ancestors been. And maybe they do it a little weird or a little awkward. It might come off as a little cringy, but some people really do mean well, and they're just trying to show the amount of goodness in their spirit that they have, and they're just trying to do the best they could do. But then you have some people that are legit crazy, bat-ish crazy, and stalking. And you're not paranoid. If I'm on the path God put me on, that means I wave at people on my path because they're on my path. I understand, Chris. Oh, okay, Chris. Okay. All right, Chris, feel free to wave at people, but you shouldn't be tail lighting people and driving behind them and driving all close to them. That's definitely not someone on your path, and that's definitely not a waving moment. All right, somebody going to waving the middle finger at somebody that's tailing them. Shake my head, Sagittarius goddess. Salute to Django and the German friend. Absolutely. If numbers are evil, why we use it to count? Counting is evil too, Sagittarius goddess. Don't you be counting up in here. 1, 2, 3. You're going to hell. Just stop counting right now. Enough of that counting and having a numerical system where you can figure things out and measure things and understand the world around you. That's demonic. It's evil, satanic, if you will. Don't you be trying to figure out the world around you. Some people are evil. Yes, they are. Yes, some, but they influence the masses, right? If you see a wicked man, don't greet him unless you partake in his evil ways. I know that's right. If you see a wicked man, turn and walk away. Don't cross his path. Amen to that, Chris. Crazy you mentioned 333. I glanced at my gauge and it said 333. Yo, I went to pump some gas yesterday. And you know how sometimes when the gas stops, you know how fast those numbers move? When it stopped, it was on 333. You can't make this stuff up. It's like, how is it demonic if the randomness of you seeing it? So somebody would have to prove to me that that's Satan trying to communicate to me. Because whenever I see those numbers and I act off of them and I go about doing what I'm supposed to do, things always work out for the better. Whether it's a lesson learned, whether it's trying to tell me to turn back and go around. Like, man, be careful when you see that 666. All right, because 666 is the number. It's not as evil as people think it is, but it's the number of destruction and it's the number of new beginnings. So it might be something that's getting destroyed so you can do better. I was going somewhere one time and I thought I was suited and booted and ready to go. The bus number said 666. And the bus driver, she was like, yep, the bus 667. And she wouldn't even say the 666. But don't you know, when that bus pulled up and it said 666 and I got to that place, I was only there for 3 hours. I turned around and I went right back. God was trying to send me a message. Stay your butt right where you are at. God speaks through us through signs, wonders, and numbers. If I had took heed to that message and stayed where the hell I was at and possibly prayed on that number and be like, God, what is this you're trying to show me? Hey, I probably wouldn't have wasted my time and a surplus of $600 getting back and forth. Believe you me. I believe in the Black Jesus. Yo, Timmy Van Lee, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody wants to go to heaven. God led me to you for real. Like, yo, it's the like angel numbers are like, man, angel numbers are a huge role in a lot of people's blessings and good. And I don't know, you like, how no one has proved to me that they could be evil yet. I see you in the chat. That's what's up. Shout out to it's Rosalind's TV. Yo, I'm out here in nature chilling in the chat. It's hard for intellectuals to become Christians. It's hard for intellectuals to become Christians. Chris, do you know the word Christian means dumb? And I'm not trying to come at you, but back in the people need to understand the meanings behind words. The word Christian means dumb. You be dropping gems, bro. Yo, shout out to Chief. Shout out to Kia. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to numerology are signs of the angels. I believe that. Yes, for power. By the time you find out if someone is evil or not, it's too late. I know that's right. Yo, Hugo. He says Sue. Whoop. Okay, Hugo. All right, yo. But yo, kid, shout out to the red. Shout out to the blue. And every other color in between. All right, it's time for these gangs to unify. You know, It's time for us as a people to come together. Stop banging on red. Red, stop banging on blue. All right, everybody come together and have unity and be one, so that way we can fight against the real enemy within. And if there's no enemy within, there is no enemy without. If you have no enemy within, and all you and your people, brothers and sisters, can come together and join one, and one nation under God, man, ain't gonna be no enemies. Everybody's gonna be shaking and cowering and fearing their boots, and they're gonna piss their panthers. Yo, bankroll, I come in peace. Yo, yeah, I bet you do, bankroll. If everybody gets a bankroll, we all gonna come in peace. Hallelujah. All right, yo, send a donation right now. All right, so we can get more peaceful. Send a donation right now so we can bring on the peace. All right, because we all know when we got some dough, we feel a whole lot better. We feel good. All right, somebody send a donation right now. We going in. We got Cash App, we got PayPal, we got Super Chat. Yo, bless your brother. Samantha Joseph. What's good, Samantha Joseph? I'm glad you're new. Astrocartography is best. States and countries to live accordingly. They line up to your Chinese sign that lines up with country's founding date. And the first Chinese people were black. If you look that up and you look at the original people that they try to hide, whenever you go to a certain place, there's always some black people hidden in the forest somewhere. There's always a group of black people that are impoverished, that are low class. So it's like a lot of the places on the world and in the planet, you go to Hawaii, they have black people that are impoverished there. You go to Australia, the Australians, the Aborigines are impoverished there. You go to China and Tibet and other places, they have black people who were there originally, curly hair, thick lips, big nose. They may not want to identify as black. I'm Polynesian. Hey, they may not want to identify as a person of color, but you have original people in all parts of the planet. So that the fact that Ness Williams is into Chinese science and stuff like that, a lot of black people are the originators and the creators of science, math, astrology, all these things. And I'm not saying it to be better than anybody, obviously, because we lost our stuff and we trying to wake up and figure it back out. And that's why they want a lot of people of color, a lot of black African Americans shooting each other up, banging over colors and not knowing what time it is. All right, that's why they want us to be hating each other and to not be loving each other, because we're the original people on the planet and we're supposed to be raising the vibration and letting people know that the time is coming close for us to get right or get out of sight. And that is no disrespect to any other race. It's just that certain people know what time it is for us as people of color and what we've been through and what we've gone through, and it's a different day and stage and time for us. And we got to wake up and we got to get ourselves together, because when you look at every other group of people, they taking care of themselves. All right, we got to get our stuff together, and we got to be able to take care of ourselves. Can't just keep our hand out and be waiting for daddy Uncle Sam to come put something in our hand and give us a piece of land. Now that's a healthy mentality. Albert Rodriguez, talk about it. If I see extraterrestrials, should I keep it to myself? The thing is, you don't want to try to prove things to people who don't want to understand or who don't understand, because it's going to make you seem crazy. Like that's why, and that's why I'm always learning, I'm always educating, because I'm showing growth, and I want to be able to grow, and I know y'all want to grow too, so grow with me. All right. No, I hate that stuff for real. Appreciate it, man. Chris, that's what's up. Okay, Trump 2020. If that's how you feel, Angel Reyes, I'm not mad at you. F Joe Biden. Hey, if that's how you feel, I'm not mad at you, Angel Reyes. Speak your truth, player. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. God didn't want Noah to count. He told him that he would have more sons than the stars. Okay, Chris. And Chris, hey, you are allowed to have your own opinion. That's cool. And I'm allowed to have my own opinion. And that probably is in the Bible. You're probably right. But I don't think that, I mean, But if God didn't want Noah to count, I mean, just Chris, I'm gonna need you to think about that just for a second. And this is with all respect. God didn't want Noah to count. So would he have brought 3 male lions and 1 female lion? Or did God tell him to count them 2 by 2 and bring all the animals aboard the ship? And when Noah built the ship, he had to know measurements. He had to know cubits. He had to build the ark, just like when God told Moses, build it according to the pattern on the mount. Noah had to build Noah's ark according to the pattern on the mount, according to the pattern that God gave him. Patterns. When you look into nature, you see geometry, you see science. God is the master mathematician. All right. The universe is there's all types of mathematic equations and all types of uh, things to that God creates for us to solve and find out and figure out. God gave us a mind to use it. He didn't just give us a mind to obey him and just that's it. All right. You need to look up Yaqub, because Yaqub brought along tricknology. Tricknology is to get you to believe in one thing and to not open up your mind for anything else. Hi, sir. If I say the truth, please don't block me. Don't call the Uber, sir. I promise. Okay. Don't call the Uber. So, I mean, you sound like a stalker, and that's okay. I watch your channel, almost all your videos. I just want to say thank you for your good works and God bless you, my spiritual brother, Timmy Van Lee. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, yo, Juice World, XXX, and Ski Master Slump God, they should have been a group. They should have been a group. They like, yo, they could have been the next Wu-Tang, the next Powerhouse, the next they would have they'd have took over this generation, bro. If XXX and Juice World were still here, like the music scene would be totally different, man. It'd be totally different. From armchair theologists, communicating with spirits of divination can be seen as antagonistic towards God. Yes, angels of the Lord would not abide by such methods of communication for holy God. Yeah, I don't talk to spirits or anything like that. You know, I believe that my ancestors are watching over me, or maybe keeping me safe or something like that. But other than that, yeah, I don't see dead people. I see dead people. I ain't talking to dead people, But God is a spirit. So when we talk to God, we're communicating with spirits. When we talk to God, we're communicating to his spirit. That spirit within us. Okay. You just earned yourself. You just earned yourself to be blocked. You just earned yourself. Hey, you just earned yourself to be blocked. Everybody, you just earned yourself. What do you earn? You just earned yourself to be blocked. You just earned yourself. Hey, you just earned yourself to be blocked. Why would you watch? Why would you watch somebody stop if you don't like it? Why would you watch it when you could stop? I know that was bad, but it was just as bad as his comment. So we're going to hide that user from this channel. You're gone from the channel. You're out of here. You're out of here. Yo, shout out to Bankroll with the 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, and 6 protons. The original man is the nature man. Melanin, absolutely. Can you recommend any astrology channels to learn? No, I don't know any as of right now. God always talks with me with numbers. Absolutely. It's we time. Yes, I'm a child of God. Absolutely. Thanks for your support. I like how you're talking about numerology. I'm a 33rd master. I heard you reading my chats out loud. I guess that's the 33 and me standing out, supposedly influential. I know that's right. Chosen ones are going through transformation at this time. Yes, we are. First ones were black, and really Chinese astrology comes from African roots. Yes, it does. That was stolen by Chinese, but it's very on point in all ways. The thing about it is, like, all the gods that these other people worship is us. Thou shalt not have no false gods nor serve them. Like the gods that a lot of people are worshiping, we are their God. because we're the originators. They used to worship us for the sciences and the practices that we showed them, because before anybody else knew it, it was ours. We taught it to them, and they kind of use it to put a beating on us. But the universe is gonna, whatever you reap, you shall sow. We had a cosmic fall where we lost our sciences. That's why you have African bushmen who will be out in Africa and be cooking some monkey foot stew and be wearing a loincloth, but they could point back to the star system to where they know their people originate. The Dogon tribe. We got to eat better too. That's very important. Yes, it is, for high vibrational activities. Don't care about being replaced. My life is good. Unknown, you don't be caring about nothing. And I be feeling you sometimes, man. But you gotta be a little bit more positive. I know the swag. Unknown. You're probably somebody that I know, or someone that I used to be friends with, or someone if maybe in my family or something like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm related to anybody that weird. But shout out to all the people that I'm related to. But I unknown. I don't think you're unknown as you may be, but you probably just could be a random person out here in the internet world. And hey, maybe it could be maybe it could just be me thinking a little too much. But either way, I think you're a little bit more known than I would like to know. Yes, our people need to come together. All the Christians need to come together, have an influence in the world. I believe so, but there are some people who come in the name of Christ, but they're wolves in sheep's clothing. You can't come in the name of Christ and then be going like this behind my back. You can't shake my hand and then be going like this behind my back, like the Truman Show. When they got married, she kissed him and her fingers were crossed. How many of y'all saw that Easter egg? The Bible said we should not vote a stranger over us. Yeah, when you vote, when you put power in these presidents, you're making that president your God. God gave him the exact numbers. Okay, brother Chris, I feel you. He still had to count though and use his own mind, because if he didn't count, he wouldn't have got it right. Mount Ararat, frozen on the ice cap. Yes, it is. I love you, Drew. Thank you for all the good laughs. I finally left the narcissist. Good, Erica. God bless you. Happy travels. Safe travels. It didn't require a whole bunch of counting. When God designs something, it has a completely different design. Okay, brother Chris. Cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. Samantha Joseph, amen. I am white, but I am with you. God's children together, no color necessary. It's like that to a certain extent, but we can't be blind because there are those who don't feel that way. So we appreciate you, brother X, but even some of our own people, we got to watch out. It's not just it's not so much as a black or white thing as it is as a wrong or right thing. All right, because you even in slavery, you have people that are our own people that sold us out, that worked for slave masters, that lied and told and helped people get chopped up and hung, and was massa's best friend and all this other weird, ratchet, stupid stuff. So it's really just what's in your heart. You have John Brown. He was white. He was a slave abolitionist. Went around chopping white men's heads off because he knew that slavery was wrong, and he had the spirit of the Lord in him, and he believed in the Bible. He was John Brown he stood for what was right. So anybody that stands for what is right, you're my brother, as far as I'm concerned. But we just have to be standing for what is right. Just because somebody is the same color as me doesn't mean we got the same views and opinions. They may hate me. I got so much love and respect for you. You helped me with my intrusive thoughts of self-destruction and reminded me that there are many good people. Exactly. There's plenty of good people. Just came in and I like the song. Okay, Jessica, darling. I can go to the astrology for the soul. Kapacha is amazing. Okay, cool. I'm dying laughing. I love to speak to the Holy Spirit. I saved a man from a burning car. Damn, Erica. Okay, I was just talking about superheroes in one of my videos today. Check them out. Dreyfus, what's good? I worship the god of pasta and spaghetti. Okay, you worship the get the hell out of here. That's what you worship. Get the stepping. I'm about to, yeah, I watch Martin, man. I'm about to start using some Martin ad libs on y'all. Get the stepping. 144,000 chosen ones God placed on earth to clean it up, to get his paradise he had made in the beginning. Hallelujah, Samantha. Yeah, she said, may you be blessed with eternal pasta. Well, he's gonna, yeah, hopefully he will be blessed with eternal whatever, because he's going. Get the stepping. Your wisdom is good. We need to use the name of God as they are in the Bible. Absolutely. Jesus Christ is not the strength to use. Absolutely. Jesus Christ is not the strength. It's Yeshua. Latrice, what's up? How you doing? Blueberry Jackson. I'm working more on music. I make too much, been through too much evil, but I'm okay. Got evicted illegally. Hey, Blueberry Jackson, everything's gonna work out for you, player. Don't even trip over it. God saw how they done did you unfairly and unjustly. Everything's gonna work out for people who are done unjustly and unfairly. I know I'm definitely a part of the chosen 144,000. I got the M mark on both my palms. Oh, snap. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. I got an M mark too. I know my purpose on this earth is to be a healer, a healer. That's why the spiritual warfare attacks. Yeah, in order to know about this spiritual stuff, you got to go through it. You got to go through it to get to it. You got to, in order to heal from these attacks, you have to, go through the pressure of being under them. Martin, yo, Druuill, what it do, ski, my brother? God bless you and your channel. Keep it up. Yo, thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's going to work out all good. Yes, it is going to work out. Truly, I will handle your light work, family. I know that's right. Got the M. Yo, shout out to everybody. Yo, this has been one of the livest lives yet. I will see you all again. Peace, love, and light. I'm about to take it in, charge my phone up, get these videos up for y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.